Hi there, this is Eldea. Today I'm giving you a not exactly declutter, but I went through my collection and I selected a few items that would be on the chopping board. I think that's the right way to say it, because I already do declutters when I feel like it. Uh, and for these items, I'm not sure yet what to do with them. So I have a few single eyeshadows and cheek products, and I have the rest in this little Sephora box. I already know what I'm gonna do for two of these products that I tried recently, but I'm not gonna say it right now. I'm gonna give you an update later. So we're just gonna hop into it. I won't do it in any particular order, just what I get first. So the first thing that comes here is a Colourpop Lippie Stix. It's in the shade Tootsie. I rarely use it because it's, well, I used to rarely use it, and it's sort of in this declutter box for quite a while, so I don't ever think of using it. It's a sort of muted, cool, like it's sort of a purple or a taupe. I don't really know how to describe this color, but I think that with the right lip liner it would look really good. And lately I've been really loving doing some cooler tone lips, and with the right kind of lip liner it would be really great, and this one could be a great color. So, and I really like the Colourpop formula, and this one is really old, so either I use it or it will go in the trash. I didn't introduce my look today. This is my Pride look that I did today to post on Instagram in honor of Pride Month. So I hope you like it. It's the first time that I'm used the Glisten and Lens makeup liners. So it's not perfect. Like I could do better, but I still really like it, and I had fun doing it, so whatever. Then I'm gonna take this, this is in my project pen for the year, but to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of it. After using it a couple times, I'm really thinking about decluttering it. This is the NYX Lip Lingerie in the shade Bedtime Flirt. Well, I don't have to check, I know. Because I think it's kind of bland. Like, it's great for every day, but it's a little bit too like basic for what I like to do. Well, this it's not a great example because I have a very basic lip today because I did something so colorful on my eye. But yeah, this color would have been nice with the look that I have today, but it's not something that I do every day. So yeah, but I used it quite a lot. I don't know if you will be able to see, but all of these lines are here because there is not much left product in it, so it still had a good life. Then I have two super dewy highlighters from Makeup Revolution. I remember liking these, but I don't often use liquid highlighters, and even less often use these types of color of highlighters. If you follow me, I'm sorry, that was my cat. I don't the food dispenser just went on and she went for it a little bit too fast. Whatever. If you follow me a little bit on my channel or even on Instagram, you may know that I like 90% of the time use special highlighters, I love the low light from Unearthly. I love the Satin from Carla Cosmetics. I have some Fantasy Cosmetica one, some Electrum one, some Bella Beauty Bar. These are special. They have shifts or special colors, and this is what I love to use. So for both of these reasons, I rarely ever use these. I almost never go for a gold highlight. So, but I remember finding it really beautiful. So I don't know. And this one is a great like blush topper, or it could even go as a blush if I don't put it too close to my nose, because I have quite oily skin, so it doesn't really look that good if I put shimmers um, in the middle of my cheeks. So I will have to test that as well. I have a lipstick from Beauty Bay. It's in the shade Freckle. This is a cool tone nude. I really love the color, but for some reason, I don't like the formula as much as the one that I already had. I have the shade Pinch. It's the exact same one, and I don't use it often, but I really loved the formula. This was the first one that I bought, and it made me want to have more shades, and I wanted a more cool tone one. I bought this one. The formula is not the same. The finish is not the same on my lips. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but same thing as Tootsie. I want to try with other lip liners and see if maybe it would fit, or maybe like if I have something that's more cool tone but I think it's a little bit too dark, I can like tap it in the middle of my lips and maybe it would be fine. It would be an experience. Then I have a Kiko lip liner. It was the collection Lost in Amalfi, and it's the shade 08. I love the shade, but I don't like the way it applies on the lips. Yeah, I don't know if you saw, but I actually broke it. Because it's creamy but dry at the same time, and it really, I really don't know if you would be able to see that, but it leaves some like chunks when I put it on, so that's really not pretty. uh, I can work around it for the color, but I I'm really not the biggest fan of the formula, so I'm gonna try it like one more time. And honestly, if I find this exact shade in another formula, like the Sephora one, the Maybelline one, like I will 100% go for the other ones and throw this one out. I thought I had another one from Kiko as well. Yes. Sorry. Okay, this is, yeah, Lost in Amalfi as well. It's number 03. Same thing, love the shade. It's a warm mid-tone brown, but for the same reasons, the formula is not the best. Then I have this Colourpop. It's a super ultra satin lipstick, very old. It's in the shade November. It was the collaboration between Colourpop and Kathleen Lights. And it was in my 2025 project pen because it's so old. It doesn't smell that great, but okay, I didn't have any problems yet using it. But it's about the shade. I rarely ever use shades like this because you can't really see there, but it has I don't know, well, you really can't see there. It has enough white in it to not look that good on me. And it's really not a shade that I go with, that I go for. Well, I will in most of the time I will never use choose to use this color. And even now it's in my project pen and I see it a lot more because it's, well, I put it somewhere to see it more. I never choose to use this one, so last chance before it's gone. I have a Lippie pencil from Colourpop as well in the shade Ashton. Love the shade. I may have bought the Tootsie one with it together because I think these would look really great together. And because of the shade, I think it's a little bit too light for my liking, but yeah, it's here. But I still want to try it more because same thing, I want to have more cool toned lipsticks. Then I have this Kylie Cosmetics lip crayon. It was from the second Kendall collection. It's in the shade As We Should, and I rarely ever use this type of shade. So it's a crayon that you can twist, and it's beautiful. It's a sort of raspberry color, really beautiful. I rarely ever go for pinks and reds, and it's a in between pink and red. So I love the other two that were in the trio, which one is a nude brown and the other one is a nude purple, muted purple. This one I rarely ever use because I prefer to put more color on my eyes than on my lips. So I will see. Maybe in the spring, summer, right now I can use it more, but well, I will have to see. Then this one pains me, but it is the Rem Beauty liquid eyeshadow in the shade Fembot. So stunning in the bottle, very stunning when I swatch it as well. That's so beautiful. It has not a lot of base, but it really shifts light blue and pink and a little bit like it has a muted like lilac nude shade base, sorry. It's so beautiful, but I don't find this as easy to use as I want, and I have to actually say that I am really not into liquid eyeshadows. Most of the time I find them hard to use, even more hard to use in conjunction with powder mattes. I have some like from Natasha Denona from Sephora, but these are some multi-chromes one, and I like them, and I I find the right way to use it. I haven't find it for this one yet, and if I remember correctly, I was disappointed with the lasting power of it. I usually struggle with creasing, and this one was problematic if I remember correctly. So I will give it another chance. Then I have this Colorfix liquid eyeshadow, like it's Colorfix creams from Danessa Myricks. It's in the shade Ballerina. I got it in a set, like it was a set of 3, one matte, one shimmer, and the other one that I will talk just after. I think it's very beautiful. It's not a color that blows my mind, so I don't use it that often. And same thing, if I remember correctly, the last time I used it, I wasn't that impressed with the lasting power for it being a liquid eyeshadow. So I thought it would have to last way longer than it did. It lasts okay, but I wanted more from a cream eyeshadow, so I will give it another chance. And the last one that was in the kit is a Colorfix glaze. It's in the shade Clear, so it really has no shade. And it's an it's an eye gloss, like, oh shit. Okay, I'm making a mess. It's literally an eye gloss. I can't go out with this. It could be good like for Instagram picture or just editorial looks. I don't do that. I wear the makeup that I do, and if I put that on, I know that it's just gonna go away. But still, I keep it. As you can see, I used it like once or twice. I keep it because it's like the, oh, but if I want to have this, for now it has never happened, but I keep it just in case. But like I really want to actually use it to see if that's something that I need. I have the Maybelline Lifter Plump gloss. I have a lot of lifter glosses that I love from Maybelline, and this one is a spicy one, as you can see with the little, is that a chili pepper? I think that's how it's called. I'm not English. I like the shade, but it really stings. Like you really feel the hitting sensation, and it's really like you eat something spicy and it goes on your tongue, so it's really spicy on your tongue as well. So I don't always want to feel that. I will see in the summer because I think the shade is really nice in the summer. It's like it's a little bit duochrome, like it has a sort of orange base and like some muted pink and gold sparkles. It's really beautiful, but it hurts. So I will have to see if I want really to, if I really want to feel that. I have a cream lip stain from Sephora. I have a lot of them, like a lot, because I really love the formula. They are affordable. They were one of the products that I had the most when I started doing my makeup, because of that, and because it was accessible, like it was at Sephora. I didn't know anything about indie brands yet. And this shade I rarely ever use because I don't go for reds and pinks. I will repeat that a few times in this video. It's in the shade 03. I think it's Strawberry Kissed. And so, well, I don't use it, so probably not for me. But no problems with the formula whatsoever. Oh, and I have the Sephora lip liner that goes with it. For the same reasons, I don't use this shade, but great formula, one of my favorites. I have a Kiko lip mousse, yeah, matte lip mousse. Really love the formula. It was in the A Holiday Fable collection. It's quite a nice shade. It's a muted pink. I think the three of these are quite similar actually, but that's why I'm thinking about decluttering it, because I rarely ever use pinks. But the formula is really nice. I remember, yeah, I really love the smell. It's quite perfumey, but it's really sweet, I think. No, it's not sweet. It's more floral, but sweet in a cute kind of way. I also like the packaging. I think it's quite nice. And the formula is nice, like it really feels like a cloud on your lips. I don't know how to say that in another way. I have a lip liner from Beauty Bay. It's in the shade Whip. If you already saw like my some reviews that I did, or my well, if you know my channel a little bit, I already said that my preferred lip liner formula is more creamy, like the ones from Sephora, from Kylie Cosmetics. I even like the one from Fenty. I really love the Unearthly one as well. But this is a little bit too dry for me, for my liking. Like, yeah, it's okay, but a little bit too dry and also a little bit too light. So both combined make me not want to choose this one. I have a little tiny one from Pat McGrath. It's in the shade Elson. You will guess why it's here. I rarely ever use reds. This is a beautiful red. If I had to use a red, that would probably be this one, but as I rarely ever do so, I still kept it because I'm thinking like it's a really small one, so it don't take up space. If I have to go to an event or something, this could be beautiful in my purse. But that moment never comes, even at Christmas or things like that. Like, to me, the events are like parties and dinners with family and everything. So I will eat, so I will need something that stays on my lips, so I will probably go for a liquid matte instead of a bullet, so I don't have to reapply it every time it fades away, because I want to spend a nice time and not spend my my time in a bathroom. But well, that's me. So I will try it, and I will see if I actually want to keep it. I have one Color Stay Satin ink from Revlon. It's in the shade Silky Sienna. I don't know actually why it's here, because I know. I quite like the color, I quite like the formula, same thing, it's a sort of pink, so I rarely ever go for it. Don't want to stain my shirt. But it's a like glossy formula, like it's a sort of vinyl, like yeah, it doesn't stay, but when I bought it, I didn't really expect for the formula to be like this, because it says satin ink. It's not an ink, it's not satin, but I like it. I rarely ever go for formulas like this, so I will try it again and see what I do. Then I have a Kiko Long Lasting Eyeshadow Stick in the shade 47. To me, it's nothing really special. I don't really like eyeshadow sticks. It's, yeah. It's nice. It's like a, it's not really gold, like it's a rose gold maybe. Champagne. I don't know how to describe that color. And well, I rarely ever go for this. That's it. I don't have anything else to say about it. It's a little bit basic for what I like to do. But I don't mean to say that in a bad way. I know some people that would really, really love this. It's just not the way that I like to do my makeup. I have a Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon. You guessed why it's here. Really beautiful color. A little bit too vivid for me, like it's pink, like pink. And I like the formula. I have several others from this line, but the color is really too vibrant. I think it even has changed, because it seems even more vibrant now that I look at it. Yeah, that will probably be a declutter. And also I have a similar shade from Kylie Cosmetics in a matte formula that I prefer. So if I want to go for that kind of shade, I will go for the Kylie one. It's in the shade Extraordinary. The Kylie one, I mean. Then I have a few more left. I have this 5-pen palette from Revolution. It's in the well, it's a well, what is it? It's written Love Yourself, and just underneath it's written Soft Pink. So I don't know if there are several Love Yourself palettes, and this one is the soft pink variation. I don't know, whatever. I actually quite like this quality, this formula. It's subtle, but it's, well, when you look at the color story, I think you expect subtle. I would miss a darker tone for it to be better for me, but I liked using it for like some events that I can't put too much makeup on. Like, I think it's the one that I used for my job interview, but I'm not sure. Um, and this, both of these are mattes. These two are quite the same formula. Like, it's a shimmer, but it's more of a satin. But it's still beautiful formula, I think, actually. Like, I think it's beautiful. And the one in the middle is supposed to be more shiny, but like, it's okay. I like it, but I rarely ever go for this when I can do something really more colorful. But yeah, for now I still kept it because I thought I could need it in some occasion. I have a Colourpop pressed powder face highlighter. It's in the shade, it doesn't have a name because I think it was the first highlighter they ever did. Same thing, I rarely ever go for like classic champagne shades. It's quite used because it's quite old and I used to not have that much highlighters. And I used to like it. I remember that, oh, I stained my shirt. I knew it. And it's nice. Yeah, it's on my here. I think you can see the, like, how it looks. It's quite nice. I still want to try it on because it seems to have a beautiful, like, wet look. So I'm sorry, I have to take off a little bit because I'm staining my shirt with lipstick. So yeah, I still want to try it. And then I don't only have eyeshadows, but yeah, I have two blushes that are very old from Benefit that I had in a like it was a big chunky thing, like with like it was like three blushes, two bronzers, and a little brush that was useless. These are the two blushes. As you can see, it has been used a lot because I used to have it like back then, and it was the only shades that I had. So this one is Rocateur, and this one I don't remember how it's called, but it's quite simple. I have to use it to know how I feel, but I had new blushes and shades that I liked a lot, and I don't ever think about these. So I will see. Maybe I can like discover a new love for them, as I did with some products that were put in my project pan for this year, which is why I love to do this kind of project, because I rediscover things in my collection. But yeah, for these, I don't think they are that special, so I will see. I will give you an update. And then I have three eyeshadow stuff. I have, well, I will put it like this. I have three singles here that I rarely ever use. This one is Lush from Colourpop because it's like basically the color of my skin, so it doesn't really show up. Here I have a Sephora 04. I think it's Volcano Land, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's Pinkalicious. I don't remember. I used to love this formula because it's so beautiful, like metallic, but it's very greasy as well. And I used one of these in a look lately because it was in a project that I used to do before my YouTube channel, so you never saw it. But it's like my project 10 uses, but yeah, it was my project 10 uses, but you didn't see that one because I did it before I filmed on YouTube. Okay. And it creased so fast and it was so horrible. So I think now that maybe it's not the best formula for me. And well, it's not a shade that I use often. And the last one is Mariposa from Colourpop, because I rarely ever use this. It's quite beautiful actually. It's like a muted light purple, and it has a little bit of, yeah, here you can see it, of sparkles in it. I rarely ever use it. And the last three items, the first one is a Colourpop Super Shock in the shade Frog. This is the last Super Shock that I have. It looks really beautiful like this, but when I put it on, there's not much on my finger, not much here, like almost nothing. You can't even see it. Like I really go in it, but it's really old. There's quite a lot on my finger, but there's quite nothing. I put it like here. You can't really see anything. I have some like mixing medium, so I will try to use it with it. I think I already did try, but it's a single that I can't really depot. Well, actually, I think I can because Sasha from Sasha's makeup room does it. I will see what I do, but I rarely ever think about it, and when I want to use it, I'm quite disappointed because it dried up because it's so old. So yeah, that's why. And this one is a Sephora Colorful Sequin in Fool's Gold. I rarely ever use it because it's a sequin, and it's a beautiful shade. Like it has multicolored sparkles in it. It's quite gritty, like it's a glitter. Quite beautiful. Oh, I will put it in the inside of my hand. And it's, you really have to use glitter primer with this because it has no base. It really is a glitter. You feel it being gritty, but it's still beautiful, even if it's not a color that I will go with often. And as it is a glitter, it doesn't have a lot of like binding like thing. I think it's the right word. Um, so if I do that, it doesn't, like, it do patches because that's not the way you're supposed to wear it. So I think it adds another step that I don't really want to do. So I will see. And the last one is a Natasha Denona Chroma Crystal Top Coat in the shade Peach. And it looks beautiful like this. I bought this when I was in my like wet look era for the eyes, and I never got to like this one. This one was the same thing. I wanted really to have that wet look, and this one I really thought it would be that, and it's nice. It's okay, but it's not incredible, and like it's still nice, but now I realize that I don't go for like subtle looks like this. I go with colors, and if I do something really colorful, this is not the shade that I would think to put on. This one from Arium Beauty would be something that I would think of, but I will have to try it more, and it was quite expensive, so I don't want to just throw it away without thinking about it a little longer. So I hope you enjoyed this. I will give you an update to tell you what I decided to keep and to throw away. Hopefully I will do that not in not too much time, because I really want to decide. So I will come back to you and tell you this. If you do this a similar thing with your collection, I'd really like to know, and let me know if there are some things that you are on the fence of decluttering and you haven't decided. I would love to know what you do. And well, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to put a little thumb up, maybe subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye!